Hey fellow babies, welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. I'm Michael Pachter, your host. I am hopeful that you are watching this real time because you are either a SIFTD subscriber or you have taken the time to link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account. You do that, then Amazon will pay, and you pay nothing. It's all included as part of your Amazon Prime membership. So please try to remember to do that. If you're a YouTube subscriber, we appreciate the subscription. If you are none of these things, then you're watching this a week late, and that's because I insist, because I don't get paid. I want to make sure you guys get the product. Shane needs to pay for the product, so it takes him a while to edit this stuff and gas to get out here and film this thing. So appreciate it if you can support us. If not, we understand. Our question today from Twitter from NotDat1. What are the winners and losers of Not E3 23? Which games or products have really stood out to you? Products, nothing. I mean, I guess a 1 terabyte Xbox Series S is okay. But games, I think there was nothing out there that really shocked me in terms of titles. I can't remember any reveals that were like I was waiting for. The loser is the ESA, and the loser is the industry that supports the ESA, because they managed for the 4th year in a row to not have an industry spotlight on the show. That was a mistake. The biggest winner is Keighley. He is a masterful host. I mean, I cannot believe he can pull this off twice a year. And whether you think it's impressive, it is hard to do what he did. The I Am 8-Bit guys as well, pulling off the live show, really good. They're the winners. The winners are the guys who got their products noticed and got customers excited. The losers are the guys who showed bad product. I don't wait until June to learn about content. It surprises me if someone does announce something in June. The last time I remember being mildly surprised was when they announced GTA 5 for the next generation Xbox PlayStation, PS4 and Xbox One. That surprised me. That was a year after GTA came out or something. The time before that I was surprised was when GTA San Andreas was announced for Xbox. That was a surprise. But we already knew about the game. So I never hear about anything and I'm like, oh, wow, got to run out and buy that. Yes, I hear about, I'll see game trailers that make me look at an Avowed and say it looks great, or look at a Fable and say it looks like crap, in my opinion. But it doesn't matter. But the winners are the guys who got consumers excited about their product, and the losers are the guys who didn't. So Sony's a loser. People aren't excited. That's fair. Microsoft's a winner. And I don't actually understand it because I didn't see anything there that I liked. Ubisoft, I thought actually had a very solid press conference. And again, I knew there was a Star Wars game coming. I knew Avatar was coming. I knew Assassin's Creed was coming. I don't care that the Crew is coming. But they showed Skull and Bones. I guess I heard the band that's playing the Skull and Bones score. But I think Ubisoft won because none of us ever believe anything Ubisoft says. And you get this late in the year and you're still not sure if their games are really coming. And they dated a bunch of stuff. And, I don't care about Skull and Bones, but my God, we've been waiting 5 years for it. So finally. I do care about Assassin's Creed. I played that game and I liked it. Looked like a normal one, but it was good. Star Wars game looked okay. I saw the Avatar movie. I'm in the minority here, but what a snore. Could have been an hour shorter. No surprise in the plot at all. It's like, wow, the space humans, whatever they're called, star people, want to take away resources from the blue people, and the blue people kick their ass. Shocker. I don't understand how that was a sequel. I don't get how they made a second Avatar, except that they showed water. So I think that game is going to flop miserably. So Ubi probably the biggest winner because at least they showed real, serious AAA games. I'm not going to include Skull and Bones in there, but I will include Avatar, Star Wars, and Assassin's Creed in there. And again, good quantity and a nice tight press conference. Keighley a winner because he's managed to keep focus happening in the summer, so good for him. The Sony press conference would have probably fallen flat if not for Keighley. Keighley just bridged between the Sony, Microsoft, Ubisoft conferences. And remember, Microsoft and Ubisoft were going to be at E3. So this Sony not. So Sony deserves to lose. They're the biggest loser. Keighley's the biggest winner. Ubisoft the second biggest winner. No games that I saw that made me just say, oh my God, I have to play, except Spider-Man 2 and Mortal Kombat 1, and I suck at Mortal Kombat. I actually went in and tried hands-on, but I had to go. I went to a monitor where nobody was standing because it was like, I suck so bad. I have a slow learning curve, but I was watching some dude was just showing every fatality, and he was so fast. I was just watching, he had all the button pushes down, and it was like fatality after fatality. I was like, God, to be that good. But anyway, I liked the franchise. MK1 looked really, really good. And I actually talked to the Marvel guys about Spider-Man, and I'm like, is it co-op? And they're like, no, it's Last of Us, like switch between characters. Can you imagine Spider-Man co-op? How fun. But anyway, they haven't done that yet, but I think the potential for that would be really fun too. But it looks good. And Spider-Man, the first one from Insomniac, was really good. So I'm excited about that as well. So Insomniac winners, Keighley winner, Ubi winner, Ed Boon winner, Mortal Kombat, and Sony, big loser. I can't figure out Starfield. I think Starfield's going to be really good. It looks really good. I'm not 100% sold yet. I have trouble when you pivot from Elder Scrolls to space. And, I'd say that like Fallout's the future. Fallout's Elder Scrolls in the future. But you have laser rifles instead of swords. I don't know. I'm not sold on Starfield yet. It might be great. The team is really talented, and you have every reason to expect the game will be great. I'm not there yet. So are they the biggest winner of E3? I don't know. I mean, maybe. You're going to get more and more detail as the year progresses. So October launches now. I think everybody wants to be nowhere near Call of Duty. They just want to get the hell out of the way. And I'm okay with that because as a consumer, you get more time to try games before Christmas and buy the ones that you just must play and put the ones you can wait a bit on your Christmas list. So I think that's really healthy. I think it's really healthy to have games like Zelda come out in May and games like Star Wars come out in April and games like Diablo come out in June. I actually got a call from Rob Ferguson was like, are you playing Diablo yet? And I'm like, nope, still 100 hours into Zelda. So it's like that's the big problem with those games. But giving us a month for each of those games between them is really healthy. So October, crowded, but about time. We haven't had a crowded holiday in a long time, so I'm pretty psyched. Thanks for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. If you're a Patreon patron, thank you so much. If you have managed to link your Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime accounts together, we're getting paid, so thank you very much. And if you're a YouTube subscriber, we appreciate it. I should say Shane appreciates it. If you can do none of those things, I insist that you get it free because I am not getting paid. Please make sure to follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter, and I'm happy to give you a shout out if you guilt me into it. I'll see you guys next time.